Boy, it's colder than a witch's titty out there today. You know it's chilly when you walk in the shop and it feels warm and it's only 37 degrees in here.
Boy. No, unfortunately, being sick coincided with the extremely brief period of like 50-degree weather we had. Of course, so I'm stuck inside bedbound, and it's 50 degrees. Everything was nice and beautiful. And now it's back to, I believe it's in single digits with the wind chill. It's at like minus 10 Fahrenheit for all you people that care about things like that. Filling the cow water, waiting for it to fill up, and normally I'd stand out there and watch the cows and tend to them and just see how everybody's doing. But today I'm doing that. Watch out the window, because that wind, boy, it cuts right through you. It's funny because normally, so the cows they just soon wander around, they get snowed on, rained on, whatever, they don't care. But when it's windy like this, even the cows go in the barn. They're all hanging out in the barn. They're like, I don't want to be out in that shit. But ever since being healthy again, I guess, not being sick, anyways, been playing catch up. That's how it goes. You're like barely towing the line when you're healthy, right? You're getting ahead in this project, whatever, getting this done, whatever. But you got your day-to-day tasks to keep you busy. Then you get sick, and then you end up behind on everything, and then there's pain, and then you play catch up for, seems like a while, and then usually about the time you're doing pretty good, something else will happen. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So I'm thinking about getting some pigs. I don't know. I've never really. Yeah, I think one time when I was in my teens, we had a couple pigs, but we never really raised pigs or anything. So, does anybody have any good breeds they recommend over other breeds of pigs? What are things to look out for? Things that are desirable? I don't know. I don't know anything about pigs. So, if anybody has any recommendations, let me know. Boy, that wind is something fierce out there. So, I think this year what I'm going to get some meat birds, get some Cornish cross. I'll build a couple chicken tractors, if you're familiar with what those are. And I'm thinking, 50, do 2 of them, do 25 birds per. I think that seems like a reasonable amount. If anybody has any familiarity with the chicken tractors, that whole concept, let me know what's like a normal amount of birds per. Like I said, I think I'll do 50 birds. That'll be our trial runs, see how it goes. I don't know, it'd be cool to have some meat birds, because we got chickens, but they're egg layers. I usually eat the roosters. You always end up with too many roosters. This is the way she goes. And I'll process those myself, and we eat those. But I think I'm going to do these meat birds, and I'll send those off to get processed, and then sell those whoever wants to buy them, whatever. Eventually have a farm stand, but that's down the road. This year is going to be focusing on, I got to get some more pens built, a couple run-in sheds for each of those pens. I get a lean-to, like a pole barn thing up for some of the equipment. Get that under the equipment under shelter. Hopefully get like the shell of a shop up at least, so I can work on stuff, wintertime like this. Have somewhere at least kind of out of the elements to work on equipment. And then vegetables. I'm going to try and grow all sorts of vegetables and stuff. Because we did a little bit last year, and it wasn't bad. But I'd like to expand, at least double what we had. Because I set it up, our gardens, the vegetable gardens are kind of like a modular. I just did like a rectangle. Some of you guys watched the video of me making it. I'm going to double it, put another one next to it. Another raised bed. And maybe even another one. I don't know. We'll see. you always end up with so many plans for the year, and then as the year goes on, you end up seeing what works and what doesn't work, and so it seems like there's always more plans than there's time to do them. But I don't know. And then it's the race against the clock, you know. So if anybody has any experience with pigs, or any suggestions, or any advice or anything for those, let me know. I'm trying to do my due diligence research about it before we, just jump headlong into it. And then the meat birds, if anybody has any advice, I'd love to hear it. We're getting to the point of the year where I'm getting kind of sick of looking at snow out the window, and I'm ready for there to be, some green or brown even. Because, if you live anywhere in a country like this, you know that there's like the white seasons of winter, and then you have brown on either side of that, which is spring and fall. And then you get this beautiful little tiny section of just gorgeous greens and colors and everything, and it's spring and summer. So, well, we're officially that part of the year where I am ready for some green in my life. It's unfortunately only like midwinter. So it happens, you get through the holidays, and then it's just like, yeah. Nice. Alright. Looks like their water is about full, so time to go finish choring, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. So, until next time, have a good one.